In a stunning turn of events during West Virginia's GOP primary, longtime Senate President Craig Blair faced defeat, leaving a significant void in the state's political landscape. Blair, who has served as a pillar in the West Virginia Senate since 2012, lost his seat to challenger Tom Willis, following intense criticism over his stance on a controversial health care bill. This development marks a significant upheaval within the West Virginia Republican Party, signaling a shift in political priorities and alliances. Blair's defeat can be attributed to his support for Senate Bill 325, which critics claimed would subsidize health care for illegal immigrants. This bill was linked to the federal 340B program that aims to provide more affordable prescription drugs, particularly to vulnerable populations like senior citizens. Despite Blair's defense that the bill aimed to benefit West Virginians in need, Stand For Us PAC, a powerful political action committee, launched a campaign accusing Blair of betraying the state's conservative values. Katie Miller, chair of Stand For Us PAC, asserted that Blair had caved to the far left, undermining the America First agenda. The election results revealed a broader trend of incumbent losses within the West Virginia State Senate. Alongside Blair, Senators Mike Maroney, Chandler Swope, and Robert Karnes also lost their races to challengers Chris Rose, Craig Hart, and Robbie Morris, respectively. These defeats underscore a growing discontent among voters towards certain GOP policies and legislators. Maroney, known for his position as Senate Health Chairman, was ousted by coal miner Chris Rose, highlighting a potential voter preference for candidates perceived as closer to grassroots concerns. Blair, who also served as the de facto lieutenant governor, expressed disappointment over the misrepresentation of the bill he supported. If providing more affordable prescription drugs to West Virginians, especially our vulnerable senior citizens on a fixed income, is a fireable offense, then I'll proudly take that pink slip, Blair remarked, defending his legislative record. His tenure as Senate president began in 2020, following a decisive victory, but his recent defeat by a margin of 12% indicates shifting voter priorities. The political landscape in West Virginia's Senate continues to be dynamic, with a Republican supermajority that appears divided on key issues. Blair's loss, alongside the defeats of Maroney, Swope, and Karnes, signals a potential shift towards candidates who emphasize cultural conservatism and constitutional principles, as illustrated by Tom Willis's self-identification as a constitutional Christian conservative. The primaries also saw some Republican incumbents successfully defend their seats, demonstrating the nuanced and varied political sentiments within the state. Senators like Amy Nicole Grady, who replaced Blair's predecessor as Senate Education Chairwoman, ran unopposed, indicating strong support within certain constituencies. Meanwhile, new faces like Scott Fuller, who won the primary for a seat long held by a Democrat, showcased the evolving dynamics and potential for change in West Virginia's legislative body. As the general election approaches, the outcomes of these primaries will undoubtedly shape the strategies and platforms of both Republican and Democratic candidates. With Tom Willis set to face Democrat Anthony Murray in November, the focus will likely remain on issues such as healthcare and immigration, reflecting the priorities that have stirred voter engagement and participation in this election cycle.